have Roy Rickhuss, the head of the community union. Roy, the deal is official now. Liberty House has bought the South Yorkshire-based assets of Tata Steel, and that includes several assets across the South Yorkshire business, and the entire UK specialty steel business will be sold. Your initial reaction, Roy?
Hello.
Hi, Roy. If you could hear me clearly, I wanted to get your initial reaction. Tata Steel has sold its specialty steel business to Liberty House. I wanted to get your comment. This is something that's been in the works for...
No problem. The first thing to say is this is probably a technicality, but they haven't yet sold the businesses. What they've announced today is they've signed a letter of intent with Liberty, which gives Liberty exclusivity over the negotiations, but there's still a lot of due diligence, there's still a lot of discussions to take place before they complete the sale. And a part of that due diligence will be the unions on behalf of the workforce. We will also need to do our own due diligence in terms of meeting with Liberty and making sure that we are satisfied on behalf of the workforce that this deal is the right deal for the workers. So we will meet with Liberty and discuss their plans, what they want to do with the business, what investments they intend to make. So yes, this is a step forward, but there is still lots of discussions to take place.
Roy, you had expressed concern over the delay between Tata Steel and ThyssenKrupp's joint venture. The fact that one deal with respect to Liberty House and the specialty steel business are being taken over by Liberty House, the fact that this deal has gone through, does this give you some hope as far as your efforts in terms of communication with Tata Steel is concerned?
The rest of the Tata Steel business in the UK is separate and distinct to the specialty business. So the specialty business was always a separate and distinct business that could easily be separated from the rest, from what was strip products, flat products. The discussions now with Thyssen in terms of the joint venture are totally separate. So we still have concerns about the discussions with Thyssen on the basis that we haven't had anywhere near enough information yet from Tata in terms of what that actually means, what it will look like, what it will mean for Europe and the UK in terms of production. We have got four simple asks or demands of Tata. Firstly, in the UK, we want a guarantee on jobs similar to what they've given the workers in Holland and what we believe Thyssen have given their workers in Germany. The UK should not be treated differently. We want to see a clear investment plan so we know what the company is going to do to develop the downstream businesses in the UK. And we want to see a commitment to steel production in the UK. That's the issue around Port Talbot. And then finally, there's been lots of talk about them wanting to close our pension scheme, and we want to see a decent quality, good quality pension provision for our workers. Again, the same as they have in Germany and in Holland, because the British workers shouldn't be treated any less favourably in regards to their old age and their retirement and their dignity and respect.
Speaking about the workers, I wanted to understand from you if you have any clarity. Of course, it's a letter of intent, so the deal is not done yet. They have entered into exclusive negotiations for an enterprise value of £100 million. And of course, this is subject to due diligence, as you pointed out. But there are about 1,700 employees in specialty steels. Any clarity on if the letter of intent and the negotiations include taking over all these employees? Is it a given?
Well, yes. All of the direct Tata Steel employees will transfer to Liberty if the deal is completed. They come to a sale agreement. The workers will transfer to Liberty. There's a legislation in the UK which is called the Transfer of Undertakings. So they will transfer to Liberty, as will all of their collective agreements and their terms and conditions. If After the deal has been done, Liberty want to change those terms and conditions in any way, that will then be a matter for Liberty to discuss with the workforce and with us as representatives of the workforce. But in the first instance, all of the direct employees will transfer to Liberty, as will their contracts, their terms and conditions.
All right, Roy. Thank you so much for joining in and speaking first and exclusive to CNBC.